Jerry Jones continues to milk the Micah Parsons contract drama for all it's worth, while refusing to acknowledge that he is actively hurting the Dallas Cowboys' chances of winning. How many owners or general managers take questions on the field during training camp? The answer is zero, but let's not give Jones any more oxygen. After all, Tuesday's scrimmage against the LA Rams taught us a lot about how much the Cowboys have to improve before the games truly matter. One player who showed out in the joint practice was quarterback Joe Milton. After a hot start, though, Milton watched the rest of the session from the sideline. It was later disclosed that Milton hurt his thumb after banging it on a Rams helmet. Jerry Jones obtained a full report of the injury after practice and told the media tease not anything serious, per John Machota of The Athletic. Cowboys seemingly dodge a bullet with Joe Milton's hand injury. Cowboys QB Joe Milton didn't finish practice. Appeared to hit his hand on a helmet. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones said he got a full report and it's not anything serious. Those details might spark flashbacks to Dak Prescott's thumb injury. Prescott suffered a fractured thumb in Week 1 of the 2022 season against the Buccaneers when his throwing hand collided with Shaq Barrett's hands on a pass attempt. The injury required surgery and sidelined him for 5 weeks. Per head coach Brian Schottenheimer, Milton will undergo further testing to confirm there's no damage. Schottenheimer also revealed that Milton could have finished the practice, but the Cowboys plan to start him in Saturday's preseason clash against the Rams. It seems Milton was taken out of practice for precautionary reasons, and rightfully so. The Cowboys are clearly high on the 25-year-old and want to develop him behind Prescott. Preseason reps are ultimately a lot more valuable than a joint practice, and third-stringer Will Grier is more than capable of running a simplified version of Schottenheimer's playbook. Hand and finger injuries have become increasingly common among quarterbacks, so Dallas should be thanking its lucky stars. Look no further than Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford, who injured his thumb in a game against the Cowboys during the 2023 season when it crashed into the helmet of defensive tackle Motzie Smith. Stafford left the game briefly, returned to start the third quarter, then was removed after his thumb started bleeding again. We'll have further updates on Milton's status as they become available, but it appears the Cowboys escaped a potential scare with their promising young quarterback. There is one scenario, however far-fetched, that could change the course of the ongoing, messy contract talks between edge rusher Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys. In this scenario, Parsons doesn't play to start the regular season, like what's been predicted by owner Jerry Jones, and in his place rookie Donovan Ezerwaka does what he did in college and begins to rack up sacks. If Ezerwaka even seems like an elite edge rusher through the first few weeks, Parsons is the kind of insane competitor that it might provoke him to sign whatever deal is on the table in order to get on the field with him. Ezerwaka's emergence could also be the thing that ultimately makes the Cowboys cash in on Parsons in a trade, which he's already requested. It all might not be smoke, either. ESPN's Mina Kimes tabbed Ezerwaka to win NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year honors in her preseason picks. Kimes isn't the only one heaping praise on the Boston College product. With Micah Parsons not participating in practice due to his contract dispute, Ezerwaka has been declaring himself as a true force to reckon with, USA Today's Katie Drummond wrote on August 4th. Lining up primarily as a left defensive end, Ezerwaka has shown a complex rush attack that is far beyond his years. He's also displayed the ability to set the edge, looking like he's ready to take on a starting role sooner rather than later. Dallas gets first-round talent in second round. It's not a stretch to say the Cowboys got first-round talent with Ezerwaka at number 44 overall. Bleacher Report's Brent Sobleski was already thinking along the same lines as Kimes after Dallas went through mandatory minicamp by naming Ezerwaka as his dark horse candidate for NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. The 21-year-old will have the chance to fully capitalize on opponents being distracted by Micah Parsons at all times, which should create plenty of opportunities for Ezerwaka to win one-on-one matchups, Sobleski wrote on July 4th. Thus, he could create a significant impact from day one. Getting to learn from Parsons and play opposite him would be the dream of almost every NFL rookie edge rusher. Headed into his 5th season, Parsons still has a legitimate chance to crack the NFL's top 10 career sacks leaders in the future. Size concerns may have impacted draft stock. At 6'2", 6'2" and 248 pounds. Ezeruaku is a few inches shorter and 10 to 20 pounds lighter than the ideal size for NFL edge rushers, the kind of size that would have gotten him picked in the first round. Ezeruaku finished his college career with 28.0 sacks over 4 seasons and led the nation with 16.5 sacks in 2024 to go with 80 tackles, 3 forced fumbles, and 20 TFL. He was also named ACC Defensive Player of the Year, All-American, and won the Ted Hendricks Award as the nation's top collegiate defensive end. His hands exploit small advantages to turn them into big ones, and he has a variety of ways to challenge protection, though he's still learning to craft his plans, NFL draft analyst Lance Zierlein wrote in his pre-draft evaluation. Ezeruaku's play demeanor, skill, and athletic talent are the underpinnings of a productive starter with 3-down value. The Dallas Cowboys have a big problem on their hands. Micah Parsons has finally had enough of Jerry Jones, and he's demanded to be traded. The edge rusher sought a contract extension, waiting in good faith for months, but to no avail. With that in mind, former NFL executive Mike Tannenbaum believes the Cowboys and Buffalo Bills could help one another by taking the other team's disgruntled star. With Bills running back James Cook also not participating in training camp while seeking a contract extension, Tannenbaum came up with an interesting proposition that was posted by Football Forever on social media. Bills receive LB Micah Parsons. Cowboys receive RB James Cook, DT Ed Oliver, 2 first-round picks. The Cowboys added 2 veteran running backs to the mix this offseason, Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. Nevertheless, neither might be a reliable option to lead their offense. Cook is one of the most efficient running backs in the NFL, and he's also faced some setbacks in his negotiations. Then again, this would put the Cowboys in much the same position. Cook wants $15 million per year, and Jones does business on his own timeline. He's not going to be rushed by anybody. So, the Cowboys might not have an incentive to move their superstar for another player seeking a new deal. The Bills, on the other hand, would most likely make this trade any day. Parsons is one of the best players in the game, and he'd be a welcome addition to their defense, even if it means breaking the bank to keep him happy.